Hello and welcome to Natural Springs Resort. This is a 360 video tour. Drag it left, right, up, or down. If you're on a mobile device, you can move your phone or tablet around and take a closer look at your surroundings. This will likely load in low resolution. You can increase the quality settings by using the toolbar on the window. When entering Natural Springs Resort, you'll pass through our guard shack where you can check in and go directly to your site. We keep careful control over the crowds and make sure that you enjoy your stay. In our 360 tour, our first stop here is the main parking area. This is where day users and extra vehicles may park while enjoying Natural Springs Resort. On your left-hand side is a large pavilion for parties and picnics. Straight ahead is our main store and office area. There's a nice cafe where pizza, hot dogs, and other wonderful foods are served. There's a nice patio for lounging, and this is also where you can pick up additional amenities and things you may have forgotten for your camping trip. We also can fill your propane cylinders and propane tanks. We'll now begin the tour of the camping areas. Our first stop will be at site number 1, right here on the right hand side. This will be sites 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on your right, and 10 and 9 on your left. Those sites on the right hand side, we will hit those at the conclusion of the tour. We'll now head down the alley. This is home to sites 13 on the left and 14, 15, 16, and 17 on the right. That'll be 17, 16, 15, and 14. 14 is popular because you can set your stuff up out front and park your vehicles right in that parking area. This is the main road you'd be entering on after coming in through the guard gate. Natural Springs Drive is a wide paved road, easy to access for any size RV. On your right hand side are cabins 1 and 3, and on the left are sites 138, working its way all the way down at the end of the road to 161 on your left hand side. Sites to the left from 71 down to 83, as you can see, all can pretty much be run as pull-throughs when the park is not crowded. If you get here early on a Wednesday, often you can pull straight through into your site without even having to back in. On our right, we're cabins 116 and 115. On our left are the showers, restrooms, and laundry. Now passing sites 109 and 108 on the right, and sites 87 and 88 on the left. Site 191 will be the last one on the left before you see the small playground. And on your right is sites 103, and then we jump over to site number 102, 101, and 100 on the right hand side. On the left are sites 92 through 95. And on our right will be sites 99, 98, and 97. We'll make a left and stay on the pavement here and circle around Prairie Lane with sites H, I, J, and K on our left, and sites 192 through 186 on the right, and the last one is site 34 in the far corner here. A number of these sites are utilized by seasonals. This is where you can leave your RV here and use the facilities on the weekends, holidays, or as you want. Some of our more popular sites are now on your right-hand side. These are G through A, and they all back up to a large grassy area that tapers down to our pretty waters of the lake. On your left are sites L through Q, and then R through U. On the right is Boat Dock, where you can launch your canoe or kayak and paddle out into the waters. The right-hand side is site number 33. This will work downhill from 33 to 19 on the right-hand side. On the left, we are passing sites 55, 56, and again coming up on the shower house on the left. Sites 33 through 22 on your right-hand side are popular with guests staying shorter term. They get to enjoy the waters and back right up to the lakeshore. We'll take a closer look at that area here in a second. Passing two cabins, cabin number 21 and 20 on the right, we'll then cut down and through site number 19 to take a closer look at the lakefront sites and the pretty shores along this lake. This area is popular with anglers. If you notice, you can walk around the lake, and on the other side there's a nice cliff there. You can drop your line right in the water and catch a good host of different types of fish. On our right now is cabin number 18. And dead ahead is site number 62 and 63. Sites 64 through 70 on the left, and we're coming up on the back side of the lodge here on our right. The lodge is a popular destination for a number of our activities. It serves as the home for most of our big-time group gatherings. We're going to take a quick detour across the playground area. On your right is a basketball court, and we'll go right through the middle of the playground. We're going to continue along Rustic Way. Your first site on the left is site 227. Now at 231, 232 on the left, a bathhouse and shower house on the right. And then the first site on the right will be site 211, and it works backwards down to 202 on the right-hand side. On the left, we are approaching cabin number 179. Off to the right-hand side, you can now see site 206, and behind it, the tent camping area. We'll take a closer look at that area in a minute. Straight ahead are sites 197 on the left, all the way up to 201. These are all back-ends, and they back up to a small road and rural farm fields. This next area is the tent camping area. Site numbers are tent 1 on the left, all the way down to tent 10. You can see it's mowed grass with some shade, a very pretty area to pitch a tent and enjoy Natural Springs Resort. Just past site number 162 on the left. Wanted to give you a look at sites number 194, 193, and 96. Now I'll loop back to Pine Tree Pass. Pine Tree Pass, sites 163 on your left, working all the way down to 178. And on the right, we're looking at sites 161 all the way to 143. Pine Tree Pass is popular with our seasonal guests. You're now coming back out onto Rustic Way. On your left-hand side are sites 220 through 226 again, and on your right are sites 142 through 138. We are now making our way towards the exit of the resort. In our case, we're going to cut over and take a closer look at the beach and scuba area. On your right are cabins 1, 2, and 3. That one is 2 right there in sight. And cabin 1 is immediately on your right. And cabin 3 is just around. Golf carts are welcome here. They're a great way to get around. In the evenings, this area on your right is jam-packed with kids playing games and enjoying the wild outdoors here in Ohio. On your left are sites 128 and 132. Another bathhouse. And sites 133 through 135. On your right was site number 136. And on our left you have a smaller shelter, great for more intimate gatherings. We will now head directly towards our historic chapel. Sunday service is held here. And as you can see, this is a pretty area for photography and family photos. Back on Sandy Beach Drive, dropping down towards the parking area, and down the hillside here, we're going to go straight up to the Scuba Shack. If you're into scuba diving, snorkeling, our lake is one of the leading lakes in the inland areas. We have depths up to 30 feet and a number of underwater points of interest. Our beach area on the left is lounge chairs in a nice sandy area for the kids and family to play. We hope you've enjoyed this 360 tour, and we look forward to seeing you soon at Natural Springs Resort.